September 29, 2025. Daily Bread. Passage. 2 Chronicles chapter 5 verse 2 to 14. Key verse. Verse 13. Title: Dedication of the Temple. Then Solomon assembled the elders of Israel and all the heads of the tribes, the leaders of the fathers' houses of the people of Israel, in Jerusalem, to bring up the ark of the covenant of the Lord out of the city of David, which is Zion. And all the men of Israel assembled before the king at the feast that is in the 7th month. And all the elders of Israel came, and the Levites took up the ark. And they brought up the ark, the tent of meeting, and all the holy vessels that were in the tent. The Levitical priests brought them up. And King Solomon and all the congregation of Israel, who had assembled before him, were before the ark, sacrificing so many sheep and oxen that they could not be counted or numbered. Then the priests brought the ark of the covenant of the Lord to its place, in the inner sanctuary of the house, in the most holy place, underneath the wings of the cherubim. The cherubim spread out their wings over the place of the ark, so that the cherubim made a covering above the ark and its poles. And the poles were so long that the ends of the poles were seen from the holy place before the inner sanctuary, but they could not be seen from outside. And they are there to this day. There was nothing in the ark except the 2 tablets that Moses put there at Horeb, where the Lord made a covenant with the people of Israel, when they came out of Egypt. And when the priests came out of the holy place, for all the priests who were present had consecrated themselves, without regard to their divisions. And all the Levitical singers, Asaph, Heman, and Jeduthun, their sons and kinsmen, arrayed in fine linen, with cymbals, harps, and lyres, stood east of the altar with 120 priests who were trumpeters. And it was the duty of the trumpeters and singers to make themselves heard in unison in praise and thanksgiving to the Lord, and when the psalm was raised, with trumpets and cymbals and other musical instruments, in praise to the Lord. For he is good, for his steadfast love endures forever. The house of the Lord, was filled with a cloud, so that the priests could not stand to minister because of the cloud, for the glory of the Lord filled the house of God. Daily Bread Message. The temple was constructed and ready for worship. Solomon gathered the leaders of the nation to bring the ark into the most holy place, which was dedicated to the ark. The ark's presence with the tablets of commandments in the temple signified God's presence among his people through his words. The Israelites brought offerings that were too numerous to count to celebrate the completion of the temple of God. The priests cleansed themselves and praised God for his goodness and love. God showed his approval of Solomon's work, the sacrifice, the dedication of the Israelites' hearts, and the place where the ark of his covenant stayed, by revealing his presence in the temple as a cloud. His glory filled the tabernacle when Moses dedicated the tabernacle. His presence filled the temple, demonstrating that his promise to them had not changed. Would you bring your faith to God our Father, who loves you with unchanging love? Would you dedicate your heart as the temple of God so that he would dwell in you and guide you through his words? Prayer. Father, thank you for dwelling in me. Please help me keep my heart pure and worthy, as you are at the center. Guide me today to worship and praise you for your love and goodness. One word. Heart of praise and worship.